You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I am Joe Finley. Todd Tebow the Sailor Murray is, I don't know, let's say battling a kraken, a lake kraken. He's crossing like, it's a thing. He's not here. Fuck it. He'll be here next week. We'll be talking about season 5. We're starting season 5 next week. This is exciting. We are very excited about the first movie we're going to do. I'm not going to spoil it for you now because we're going to do a coming attractions episode. But right off the bat, I want to talk really quickly again, just let you guys know that we are doing a stream now. As of right now, you'll see just me showing up from time to time. This is really me just kind of working out the bugs and that sort of stuff. But you can follow me as I'm playing some games and doing some whatever. That won't be the sole focus of what the stream is about. But you'll find Todd and I on there. We'll be doing some fun stuff, and we'll be maybe doing some Zoom calls on there, and we'll try and do that for you. You heard our first Zoom call together in our outtakes episode. You know, it didn't go so great, but in a live environment, that could be a lot of fun. And we'll be talking about all sorts of other stuff. And we plan on, I don't know when, probably sometime in the winter, we're going to do a 24-hour commentary-a-thon that we will stream live for the entire thing. And we'll record each episode of the podcast will be within it, but then it'll be one giant stream the whole time, so you can watch us descend into madness on there. And that is Twitch TV/Miscast Commentary, so go check that out. But let us get to what we came here for. Let us celebrate season 4. We had a blast this year. We thank you all. The show has been, I've been looking at the numbers, especially recently, very carefully, and it has been growing and growing and growing, and it has been a lot of fun to see. So I've been very happy about that, and we're very appreciative. And so thank you all, especially the new people who've come out. And if anybody's new listening to this episode, that's wonderful. And we are excited to have you, and we hope to keep you. But anyways, let's hear some of the best moments from this year on the show, and take it away, us.
I have had a herniated injury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they found a couple in there, eh? They were digging around.
I don't know what happened. They found like a bottle cap. It was like when they cut open Jaws. There's like a half a license plate slid out. There was like a steaming skeleton flew across the room.
So there you go. Take the mustache off that man, and who do you see?
Oh my God.
Is that you saying I don't know?
Yeah.
That's
So, bummer summer. This month we've got Frightmare in the Falls.
Yeah.
And I have to work. That's my week on.
Shit.
See what I did there? It's like we're there at the right time.
I like that you instantly ruined it, because I actually thought about that. I'm like, look at you making it sound like we're recording this in October.
Fuck yeah.
These, as soon as like Sour Patch Kid edibles come available in Canada, all of my theories are going to be mind blowing, but only to me.
Like if I became, when we become something.
No, I heard what you just said. You were planning on leaving me in the dust.
Not the dust.
Yeah.
Probably a riverbank.
That's yeah. I'm not going to leave you to feel sad about this. You're going to be a dead person.
Yeah, go on now.
As always, miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast@miscastcommentary.com. Call or text us. Wish us a happy Halloween before we kill ourselves. 1-289-769-3288. Maybe.
You come back as a zombie and I'll come back as a ghost. We'll be a fucking team up. It's got the Insane Clown Posse on the front.
Yes.
They're like the new spokespeople for Fago.
Their CDs are caps. or the cap. You just unscrew the cap and throw it in a machine.
The fucking Posse. Yeah. Give us a shout, Posse. What the fuck, yo?
Yeah, we'll have a tag team match.
Jerky Two-Tone and Shaggy G. What the fuck is his name?
Shaggy Two Dope. I hate that I know that.
Shaggy Two Dope. What's the other guy's name? Rapo the Clown or something? What's he called?
That sounds right enough. Look at you see in the back. There's like 3 people in suits and Idi Amin back there. Like it was just look at him. See what I mean? You can see though the camera that they're using.
Yeah, they're always like there's one African chief at every wedding. Like they're like
They're
They're
very
culturally cool, man. Look at this. He's not even on anything here. Well, drugs maybe, but not any wires or anything.
Look at the net.
Look at this. Whoa, he's got hot on his own sister.
Yeah. He just did
He's like, if I wasn't dead from the waist down, wink, wink. You know what I'm saying there, Jackie?
Oh, my Lord, that was the best.
Okay, so let's play a game. We play
Russian
this game
roulette.
often. Oh, great.
Russian roulette, where we've put bullets in all the chambers.
Yeah, everyone's a winner.
Okay, so that was the first group of things. It's funny because when I go back through these episodes, Todd will never hear these, but when I go back to these episodes, it's just the craziest things that I don't remember are the ones that make me laugh the hardest. And God, it's been so fun. I'm sad that Todd's not here because we have. I don't think he's been here for the best ofs for any of them yet. I think this is probably when I record these, is just because it's like, hey, he's not around, I got to record something. So as always, I say thank you to Todd for, we've been at this now, like we said, for 5 years, 4 years. We're going into our 5th year, and it has been just a blast. And for a couple of, not quite middle-aged dudes to be able to come, the way I take care of myself, probably like 75% through my life, dude, to get to come on and have fun and connect with people and do all that kind of good stuff that all the kids are doing these days with the it's a lot of fun. And just to get to kind of shoot the shit with my best friend of 4 billion years, like, seriously guys, it's been a long time. Super Mario, here's a little idea. As I'm recording this, Super Mario is celebrating his 35th anniversary. You know who else is celebrating their 35th anniversary? Me and Todd. It's when I was going into grade 1. So maybe not quite. It's close enough. But it's been a very long time. And it's been a blast doing this with him. And it's been a blast doing this for you. And now I got some news for you. As always, I collect little bits to kind of theme out some of these moments, and I have our sexy pervert lineup here that you'll be able to figure out pretty quickly who goes there the most. But yes, I've compiled our favorite perverted moments of the season, so let us have a listen. He's in a movie that came out in 2013 called Kung Fu and Titties.
Kung Fu and Titties. Those are like 2 of my favorite things.
I know, right?
The maid came in all hot, I was like, oh, yeah. But now I know that you got to start it. You got to make that first move.
Yeah.
You got to be butt naked, jerking off with somebody else's poop.
There's a lot...
And then they walk in and you make eye contact with them like, oops, I had no idea. Oh, and here's another rumor for the rumor mill.
What?
Todd might be gay.
You, Todd?
Yeah.
All right.
Just spreading some rumors. Just getting the rumor mill going.
Let me give the pickle a tickle and see how it reacts.
It wiggled.
Totally gay.
I don't know if I've ever been with an Asian girl.
I feel like it's something you should know. No, I haven't. That's not on purpose. That's more on purpose on their part.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
It's like they had a meeting and they were like,
race
don't.
Thing.
It's like, if you're gonna go for a white boy, this guy's off the list. Which I get it, but I have that exact same knife in my knife block.
In your knife block, it's got the perfect curve.
It's a little too curvy, but like my penis. What? Hey, everybody. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Vaginas can look like a nightmare. So if you're getting one sculpted for yourself and you have fucking Matrix money behind you, you should be like...
Oh, yes.
It should look like the entrance to like the friggin' to the Ritz. There's like a doorman down there. Like...
He takes care of you real well.
Beastly sorry she cock-blocked you for so long. Welcome. But
I do not look for continuity.
Yeah.
I look for cunts continuously.
So, You can find us at miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast at miscastcommentary.com. Find us on Twitter at miscastpodcast. And then I should give out fucking fake ones this week. What the fuck is the matter with you? I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at Miscast Todd. Definitely follow him now. Let him know how you feel. Hashtag woke.
Look at the smoke in this place.
Oh, yeah.
Dear God, you think it's like a haze, like we're watching a Penthouse video or something, but like, Jesus Christ. When you tell a girl that she's beautiful and she's like, don't tease me, oh my God, it gives me such a boner. Because they're just so honest.
They have no...
Get it, Rock, get in there.
So yeah, it was a little bit more even-keeled than I had initially thought, actually. I think maybe I was throwing Todd under the bus a little bit, but... I don't know. You have no choice but to go there when you're watching, especially some of these older movies, because they went there so consistently. My wife literally, she would tell people, oh, Joe's doing this podcast. And they're like, ooh, maybe I'll go give it a listen. She's like, he just talks about boobs. And I was like, that was never really that true of me to begin with. And I was like, ugh. But yes, she wasn't a really good salesperson for this podcast in the beginning. Probably isn't now. Doesn't listen to it very continuously. Listens to me when I'm on my other shows. Well, not my shows, but shows that I appear on, like Dueling Decades. I'll give them a shout out. They've been such great supporters to me over the years. In fact, I recorded, just before I was recording this, I recorded an episode that's going to be airing, I believe, next Wednesday. So you can check that out. You can check miscastcommentary.com. I always post when those come up. That's quite an enjoyable one. We did the Battle of the Unexplained, 70s versus 80s versus 90s. So that will be a fun one to check out for y'all. And they're a good group of guys over there, so definitely worth checking out. But come on, guys, I don't want to keep you forever. Let's listen to some more funny moments. All right.
Those little feet.
Yeah.
This is a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Now, let me explain to you, Abby, why I'm disappointed in you. Because he's only a year older than you are right now, and you know how much money he was making then? Millions of dollars. Millions. You have not brought a penny into this house.
No. Okay, I have a whole jar of pennies.
God, I miss payphones.
I like Seth Why?
They were the way to go.
How?
Because when all this shit goes down and the aliens attack, we're going to need landlines. They're going to take over all the satellites. We're going to be fucked. You saw those internet videos like millennials, they don't even know how to use a dial phone.
You know how friggin' easy it is to take down a friggin' phone, like a phone service? That was one thing that's one thing we all seem to forget. It's like, oh, we got to have a landline in case this happens. I was like, I remember my phone being out all the time, like way more than my current phone. Probably in the last month, you've seen more doctors than I've seen in the past 5 years.
Probably.
You're slowly dying.
Still going, not slowly, very fast. Very, very fast.
Yeah. So if
taking it very well, actually.
If you're interested in replacing Todd on this show within the next couple months, give us a call.
I don't know what a woman is going through in this time period.
I do.
But the best thing
Abortions.
is that...
So sorry.
Don't be...
Can you commit
Kenya?
Yes.
Oh.
Kanye commit to finishing them by our next Coming Attractions episode?
Holy fuck.
It's 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Have you seen any of that Running Wild with Bear Grylls? He was with Dave Bautista, and they were doing a thing. They're like, I'm going to teach you how to start a fire with your urine. And he's like, you take a baggie, and you pee into the baggie, and then you and then you use it like a lens to refract like the light, and then it will focus like a magnifying glass, and they'll start a fire. And then it wasn't working because their pee was too yellow. They were dehydrated, and they're like, oh, let's just add some of our water. I'm like, why wouldn't you have just added only your water at the beginning? Because you could have poured it back into your canteen because it wouldn't have had piss in it instead of. Like, I'm like, are you like Bear Grylls? Are you teaching people how to survive? Is that's what's happening?
Oh my God, yeah, this is a one-way mission, kid. Fuck it. Like, why am I going here to save your brother? Then what?
Yeah. It's like going to Mars or marrying a Kardashian. It's one way.
It's like a roach motel, baby.
No, don't go to Death Valley. That's where the Undertaker's from.
He's from Parts Unknown.
No, he's from Death Valley.
Oh, he was from Death Valley. That's right.
The Ultimate Warrior's from Parts Unknown. Parts Unknown is my favorite thing about wrestling. I think it's the best thing they ever came up with. Demolition.
From parts unknown.
It's basically if you wore makeup on your face, you were from parts unknown, which is why Wendy Richter was from parts unknown and the Fabulous Moolah. They're like, I don't know where women come from.
Yeah, right.
Fuck. Oh, he looks like he could be the Beak.
The Beak.
Oh, not there. He doesn't.
Who's the Beak?
James Vanderbeek.
Oh, the Beak.
The Beak. Oh, he's God, I hope when this comes out, the world hasn't ended. Little known fact about frogs, they hate being shot with bullets.
Spanky Spangler.
Oh my God, you remember him?
No, I don't.
I'm really the heel of this episode. And I can't say I don't deserve it or anything like that. That's not what I'm getting at.
There's Buddy, the stunt guy from like every fucking thing. There he is, right there.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
I don't know. I'm dead in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Good thinking, man.
Yep.
Good think. We are kind of at the top of our game for smartness when both of us
smartness like that.
I tried.
Like that statement.
We found the title of this episode.
That was so fucking perfect.
Like you would just like in A Million Little Things, when the guy at the very beginning of A Million Little Things literally just stands up on his balcony and just hops off, and that's the end for him. That's what you would do. Just joyous.
What is that?
A Million Little Things, a TV show.
Oh, okay. I thought that was that book where the guy, and then Oprah yelled at him because he was lying. And the guy goes to rehab.
No, because this is fiction. What I'm talking about.
Yeah, so was his. That's why Oprah's pissed.
That's true.
Oprah was pissed.
That's a very good point. It blows my mind that one line where I just said, I hope the world doesn't end. I said that a lot sooner than, like, a lot earlier than when the world actually kind of ended. So I don't know if I'm somehow clairvoyant or something, but anyways, I sure hope that my lottery ticket doesn't get the whole winning numbers. Give me goddamn somebody's got to pay me Joe Rogan money, and if it has to be my government via lottery, that will have to do. I'll still do this. I literally won't be doing anything else. The bottom line is I will be more bored than ever, and I can certainly afford the time to just waste doing this stuff. I'll be streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm sure if I get rich enough, my wife will just leave me. She'll be like, let's split this money and so I can go my separate ways. And it's like, it'll just be me in a one like void. It'll be just like green screen on one side and then all my autographs from 80s stars on the other. And it'll be fine. In the end, I'll be fine. It doesn't sound like it, but I'll be fine. All right, guys, it's time to really get into what my moneymaker is. Other than my looks and my sick abs, it's my ability to do impressions and Todd's ability to do impressions. That's what you're here for. And that's why this is the shortest clip package that I have for this entire thing. Let's just listen to us dicking around and doing some impressions. Jeremy Irons, I don't buy that he's ever cared about somebody's death, ever.
I agree. I agree.
Like, if Bruce Wayne died as a child in front of him, he'd be like, what a shame, and then just move on. And
Looks
then,
like I get to live in the mansion alone, like
Yes.
I've always wanted.
Yes, it's time to start the orgies.
I'm going to run down the stairwells naked over and over again.
My impression, now it's not even close to the one I'm thinking about, but it's a lot closer to Alan Rickman than it is to Jeremy Irons.
Yes, it does. So is mine, actually. I don't know how to do them. We just like I heard 3. I can't do them.
He's got Shanghai Dawn coming up. That's been
Oh, it
announced.
is? With him and Owen?
And Rush Hour
Him
4.
and Owen Boohoo Wilson?
Yes.
Oh, cry yourself to sleep with all that money.
Oh, wow. Wow, so much money.
Yeah.
Jackie, are we making this much money? Wow.
This would have been great if this was Sean Connery.
All Sean Connery does is make the wrong choices. Want to be in Lord of the Rings? No, I don't get it. Want to be in The Matrix? No, I don't understand. But League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, that's kind of like something I know.
He just pays his agent to say no.
Yeah.
Or that could totally be Owen Wilson. That'd probably be Owen Wilson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're so mean to me. Wow.
I love your Owen Wilson.
That's all it is.
And I know. I'm so used to seeing him in like dirty old men there. Dirty old men.
Grumpy old men. I have been to Hawaii. Which island? Come on, I want to lay you. He was so good in that.
Oh my god, that's all that shit, all the like the after credits, like oh my god.
Oh god. I like to licky dicky. And what was the other one? Relax. Kids swallow quarters all the time. If she craps out 2 dimes and a nickel, then you can start worrying. It's good every time, guys. Isn't that right, Owen Wilson? Oh, wow. Your podcast is so good. What do you think, Owen? Oh, yeah. Really good. See, he doesn't say wow. That's the difference between the two of them. Also, my hair's brown. You can't see that on the podcast, but wow. Wait a minute. What did I just do? I just fucked it all up. The Wilsons aren't here, guys. Busted. There's certain impressions I do that I feel like I do a really good job. Or the ones, more accurately, Todd says I do really well. And then it turns out to not be the case when I hear it myself. But that's neither here nor there. But it always boils down to like barely a sentence. Like it can't even be more than like a 5-word sentence. I'll spit something out. I used to do a Fred Flintstone, and I wouldn't do any like yabba dabba doos or anything like that. I'd just go, quiet barn. And that was it. That was all I did. And he's like, that's really good. But I mean, that's like almost sneaking it in where you're like, I didn't really hear much. So yeah, that could be Fred Flintstone, I guess. It's just, so I'm trying to figure out some more. So anybody, I'll put this out to you guys, tweet at us, or email us, podcast@miscastcommentary.com, either or, and tell me what impressions you want us to do. And I'll put it on the Facebook too. We'll put it everywhere, and we'll do it for a coming attractions episode or something. I'll lay them all out. Maybe we'll do it on a stream or something like that, and I'll lay them all out. And I'll literally try. I'm not just gonna go there and go like, "Hi, I'm Amanda Plummer." Like I could do that, and it would be great. It really would, because it would require very little work on my part. But I will make a genuine effort to try and figure out something, and at least make myself proud of the effort, which is really, I mean, what else could I do but that, right? Okay, let us have another listen to just some more, no theme to this other than just wall-to-wall hilarity. Have another listen to some funny moments. I love rooms like this for these types of scenes. Like, I love the slipping in between things and
slipping in between things.
You know.
That's his favorite part of any movie. They're slipping in between things.
I'm sorry,
he always says it during the movie.
Most of the movies I watch, there's 2 naked people and the guy's slipping in between things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's new, pussycat?
Oh, you sang that, and it's so amazing that you sang that, because I just pulled a prank on my mother that was the best. I went into her Google Home and set up a routine that at 7:56 p.m. every day, the Google Home like voice would go, "Let's party, you jerk," and then play What's New, Pussycat immediately after. So
let's party. You
I'm
jerk.
going to read the texts that I had with my mother.
When did you do this?
This was just a few days ago.
That's fucking awesome. See, it's like we're in each other's brains. I had no idea, but yet I knew.
Yeah, let me find it. Okay, so here's what she writes to me.
Oh, they're laughing.
What the hell is happening? Google just came on and said, "Let's party, you jerk," and started playing What's New, Pussycat by Tom Jones. I'm freaking out. So I said, "LOL, really?" She's like, "I swear." I'm like, "What did you say?" She's like, "Nothing. I texted you." And I was like, "No, did you say, hey, Google or anything before it?" And she's like, "No, I was on Facebook." Then she texted my sister. Let's find that. So she said the same thing. What the hell's happening? Google came on. She's like, "I'm freaking out." Dana goes, "That's terrifying." She's like, "Are the kids still there?" And then she goes, "No, nobody's here. It happened when it happened except me." She's like, "I was on Facebook reading and stuff." And then she goes, "It was spooky. It called me a jerk."
I believed all the lies.
I know, right?
I knew I shouldn't believe.
So now she's getting her shit right now.
I told you I don't. See, I went against my ultimate rule. Don't believe what white people say.
I know.
And I fucking believe them.
I know. Always believe the green people.
Fuck.
Like green people, like aliens, or like people who just got food poisoning. They know where not to eat. I often look at Jude Law and I forget that he's not Paul Bettany. I guess the voice is in their early throes of they were supposed to start their production.
Ooh,
So
Katy Perry
now-
could just be like in her bathrobe.
That's American Idol, you son of a bitch.
Bucky's alive.
Yeah, can we at least agree that that's better than saying they're gonna kill Martha? So let's give it up to Disney Plus captioning that, because we are watching this
It
streaming on
even
Disney
said,
Plus.
when he said the line, it said in brackets, voice cracked.
Yeah.
And then he says the line. I was like, wow. Like,
Yeah, they don't always do that. Some of them are pretty lazy.
a lot of them are.
Yeah, you're right.
This is the best closed captioning of a movie I've ever seen. I can't get over it.
Yeah, you just can't wait to be deaf. I can't. Any day now, come on. If somebody showed me a video of me in the future, I think that's how my brain would go. I think my brain would just like go into self-destruct, and it would just
Right.
I don't know even.
This is the moment you kill Todd. And you're like,
Yeah.
what?
What? I
And then
didn't
they
do it
show you
sooner.
that.
This video isn't from tomorrow. You haven't heard that does not compute from a robot since like the 1960s.
He's throwing it back retro,
Like,
man. Maybe he's been watching a lot of
holy
retro
shit.
stuff. His roommate's a Commodore
Yeah.
64 because it's sweaty, but in
It is
here,
sweaty.
but it's just sweaty in this
Yeah.
sexy, sweaty show.
I don't have a quiet air conditioning system, so we have to shut it off when we're doing this, and it's kind of upsetting. I've got the fan.
I don't have a quiet knob either,
quiet.
so I hear you. There's a tick on me.
They're better.
There's no time. Just bite me. I gotta watch.
Yeah.
No fucking time for this. I ain't got time to bleed.
If I get Lyme disease and Joe gets lemon disease, we're gonna be 7-Up.
I don't know why I like this.
It was one of the dumbest things I've ever said.
I really liked it, actually. Oh, fuck. That's like when you get a 2-4 of the Crush multi-pack. It's like 18, fucking purples.
I know.
So you gotta slip in the cream sodas, like every 4.5
Yeah.
purples, you gotta have like a cream soda.
Well, that's the thing. It's
Or
it's
orange.
even. It's 6 of each. It's what is it? Orange, root beer, grape, and cream soda. And yeah, I said that because Carrie bought some when we went camping, and it was my first thing. I'm like, oh, cool, we get to throw away 6th grade pops.
It's totally true.
That came from that OANN that I don't even know what the OA stands for or whatever. It's a super duper like fringe far right news.
What
thing.
is it?
OANN.
Outrageous asshole.
Yes.
Neanderthal. Is there one more N? Network.
Well, actually, that's not the N word they would use. But
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
well done. High five. That was.
So, that was me taking OANN to task. I think probably from a viewership standpoint, we're probably bigger. But I'm proud to say that our listenership and our viewership is just as crazy. Different kind of crazy. Like, not the conspiracy theory kind of crazy. Just the, I'm going to listen to these fucking assholes talk about this movie for no reason. Like, that kind of crazy. And it's so funny too when I get people, they reach out and they talk about, oh yeah, I remember this movie, and they're kind of like, they're sharing with me of like, oh yeah, and we're like talking now about like this movie that we both love, and that was the connection I always hoped to make with this. The connection that was the funniest to me. I'm going to wait till next week to do this with Todd. We'll act the whole thing out because it's one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. But it is a comment we got on YouTube on our Indiana Jones, our Raiders of the Lost Ark episode. So you can go find it if you're so inclined. But you can... it's still nuts to me. This is like... a person like laid into us because of our opinion on Karen Allen compared to the dear Carrie Fisher, and oh my god, we legitimately want to make the comment a shirt. I am working on doing that. Actually, I just upgraded all of our equipment here. Not all of our equipment, but I got a new laptop and I've been buying stuff for the stream and that sort of things. So I've been reconfiguring a lot of things. And long story short, like you'll actually see too on this episode will be the very first episode that has the new logo on it on of like for the podcast. So let us know how you like the new logo. I'll put it up on, it's already up on Instagram and Twitter. I'll put it up on Facebook too. Let us know how you like it in the comments and stuff like that, and we'd love to hear about that. But that's one of the many things we've upgraded recently. You'll see it as well in our YouTube. The branding and all that has changed. So it's very exciting. I'm liking the look. I'm kept kind of the same color base, for better or worse. And I'm really happy with it. And so I hope you are too. But you're going to see a lot more of that and the changing look. We're not changing what we do here. We're not changing how we act or anything like that. Just trying to clean it up, get some more eyes on us so we can share in this party together. I know you guys want me all to yourselves, but it just isn't going to work that way, guys. I'm sorry. I'm an orgy guy. I'm not a one-on-one. Don't tell my wife that because she disagrees. But, that's how we're at. So, with that, let us listen to our final clip package here. It's a short one, and then we're going to say our goodbyes. Have a listen. So we're going to try again another day, and hopefully we'll have something interesting for you. Oh, Todd's coming back. He's literally zipping up his fly, which we talked about earlier. The Fly and Jeff Goldblum.
I'm back.
And that's it for this episode. So we'll see you next time.
This has been Miscast Commentary.
We need jackets that says that. Crack skulls and fuck girls.
Nice.
In brackets, boys. I'm not making 2 jackets.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it all wrong. Fuck girls cracks.
No, that works all right. I can have 4 conversations at the same time.
It's not always my experience with you. When we went and saw Captain Marvel, it was a fucking nightmare. You're sitting there, you're talking to me about some bullshit, or you're talking about the popcorn or whatever. You're like, I gotta piss for popcorn. I gotta eat all this popcorn. What did she just say? Fucking pay attention.
No, come on.
Is that what she said?
I didn't have to. I don't pay attention when women talk. That's why I had no idea what happened in that whole movie.
Let me put this to you. This is what you just described to me, and tell me if there's any human who would be able to find it. You remember Kevin, the guy with...
I'm also touching things while I make that noise.
I was just doing it.
They can't see you.
Yeah, but they couldn't see you.
True.
We're at another impasse.
You should have explained it to them.
I'm not... So, I don't know. That's where we're at. Todd and I, we're in a place in our lives where what connects is really going to connect. What's not going to connect is really not going to connect. I love the guy so much. What were your favorite moments of the season, or just in general? I would love to just hear. I've never actually reached out to do this. What are some of your favorite moments from the show? Reach out to us any way you want, on our Facebook, on our Twitter, on Instagram, anywhere. Well, you'll hear all the things at the end of this, like we always do. Let us know some of your favorite little moments, and we can maybe for the end of the 5th year, we'll do a giant best of everything of all time type thing. It wouldn't be an episode because we already have all the best of episodes, but maybe we'll do some kind of like celebration on stream or something like that. If we're still streaming, I don't know. I spent a lot of money on this stuff, so I really hope we are. But yeah, that's it. We've celebrated our 4th year, and I'm just getting to listen back and just little chunks like this. It just brings a big smile to my face, and I have such a fun time doing this. And we hope you have fun listening. So as always, we end it the same way. Find us at miscastcommentary.com. Email us, podcast@miscastcommentary.com. Find us on Twitch now, twitch.tv/miscastcommentary. Find us on Twitter at Miscast Podcast. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at Miscast Todd. Instagram at Miscast Commentary, and I'm at JK Finley there as well. And millions of other ways. Facebook.com/Miscast Commentary. Join us there. Like that page. I like likes. Yeah, so many ways to reach us. So just reach out. You will hear from us. Me, more likely than not. But you'll hear from both of us, because we'll definitely talk about things like this on the podcast and on the streams and things like that. So by all means, we love to hear from you. And thank you again for 4 great years to those of you who have been here for 4 years. That's another thing. Reach out and let me know who's old school, who's an old OG listener. I want to hear from you. Darnell,
Christina, Grafrau, you're out there. I'm very proud of myself that I remembered the 3 names we made up and only one of them being normal. That being Grafrau, obviously. But yeah, guys, thank you. We're going to see you next week. The Coming Attractions episode, just going to be a warm-up for Season 5. It's going to be us hitting the ground running. So, we hope to see you then. And until then, bye-bye.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast media production.